our flesh, our pain. That's what the sun dance is all about, giving God our flesh, our pain, and never forget a prayer of thanks. The white man says we're warlike when we're peaceful. He calls us savages, but he's the savage. See, he calls his headdress a war bonnet. Sure, we used it in war, but most of the time it was for ceremony, not war. Each feather stands for a good deed, and I have 36 in mine. It's not about war, it's about who we are. When we sing songs, he calls them war songs. But they're not war songs, they're prayers to God. We have drums, the white man calls them war drums. But they're not for war, they're for talking to God. There's no such thing as a war drum. He sees how our warriors paint their faces, so he calls it war paint. But it's not for war, it's to make it so God can see our faces clearly if we have to die. So how can we talk to the white man of peace when he only knows war? Indian religion is as old as the Creator. In our way of life, the elders give spiritual direction. The wisdom of thousands of years flows through their lips. Others want to learn what our elders know. They find some carnival chief who will give them a sweat bath for $250, and then they think they know all about Indian religion. Our ceremonies and our religion are not for sale, and we're not selling the Black Hills either. The white man wants us to take $100 million for our Black Hills, but $100 billion wouldn't be enough, not $400 billion. That wouldn't even pay for the damages you've done. You can never pay us for what you've stolen and destroyed. You can never pay for all the eagles you've killed, for all the buffalo, all the wild game. No, and you can never pay us for all the Indians you've killed. The Black Hills aren't for sale. The Black Hills are where we came out of the earth, where our ancestors are buried, where we go for sacred ceremony. They are the birthplace of the Lakota people. What if we offered you $100 million for the Vatican? You think it's an accident that you drove us back into these hills and badlands, only to find that this land is rich with gold and copper and coal and uranium? Now you want the uranium, but you can't have it. We are the guardians of the uranium of Grandmother Earth. You can't have it. You'll only use it to destroy God's world. You have taken everything and given us nothing. You've got to change your ways. I don't have to change. You're the ones who have to change. I live by God's power, and I do what He wants me to do. We Indians lived a good life, a happy life, until you came here and made it miserable. Who gave you that right? You killed our people. You killed our chiefs. You stole our land. But God gave us this land. You can't take it away.
Matthew rises from his chair. There's fire in his eyes. His words burn and smoke like brimstone. When he spits out you, he doesn't mean some abstract white man. He means the two of us here before him. We are the oppressors, the destroyers, the murderers. We are the enemy.
This is the end of side 1. Please fast forward the cassette to the end and turn over to play side 2.